there, I'm Stephanie. I'm the clinical social worker here at Salem State. A little bit what I do is I work with students to kind of overcome, overall, things with school, troubles they might be having, and things like that. So I'm really glad that, you came in to meet with me so we can, talk about some of these things and we can work together to, resolve some issues you may be having.
Thank you.
Yep.
It's nice to meet you too.
Nice
Thank
to meet
you.
Yeah, of course. So, how have you been here at Salem State? How's your experience been? Have you been having a good time here?
I've had a lot of trouble finding, a balance with school and work, and I talked to one of my teachers about the problems I've been having, and they, referred me to come talk to you, and so I felt like maybe it was the first step of like trying to take back control of this process, so I don't feel like I'm sinking all the time in it, and that I don't have like a way out. So my experience hasn't been horrible, but I was hoping to find more a meaningful experience in what I'm doing. So
yeah, well, I'm really glad that you came in here. I'm glad that you got referred here. That's a really great thing, to be able to come in here and kind of realize problems that you're facing here and to try to resolve them. So do you live on campus or do you commute?
I live off campus. I actually live an hour away from here, so it's a struggle to with my family sharing a car and getting here on time, and I want to put in extra time at school, so I try to make time for that, but it's like really demanding with sharing a car and sharing living space and stuff like that.
Yeah, I can completely understand why that would be kind of stressful to have to share a car, wondering when you'll be able to get to class and kind of find your own space here. But if we can get you into there's lots of great clubs here and at Salem State, and you'll be able to meet people, maybe even get rides, because we've had a lot of students be able to carpool with people, so that makes it easier. And it's really hard living that far away, but it shows great commitment that you're able to come here and commit to school, so that's really, really great. So obviously this is stressful. Have you had any coping skills that you use to be able to cope with these issues?
I haven't really tried anything up until this point. This is the first time that I'm kind of asking for help. My family's not really helpful or suggestive, so I just needed to talk to somebody else about it, and I don't have a lot of friends at school. I just don't spend a lot of personal time here, so and I don't have a lot of supports, so I guess looking for somebody that could be supporting or offer support would be helpful.
Yeah. Have you always had kind of not a great support team from other people in your life and your family, or has this just been starting since you came to Salem State?
I had a lot of friends in high school, but I didn't have a lot of support for my goals, or like a mentor or anybody to kind of like help me on that path. I've done a lot of it on my own, and now I'm just experiencing like a lot of overwhelming feelings. So
yeah, no, that's definitely really stressful, to be able to have to kind of deal with those types of things, but and this transition is really hard. It's a different experience coming into college from high school, very, very different. It's an accomplishment, so you should be proud of yourself for doing that and for sticking through it, and also for coming to talk to me. Do you think you experiencing anxiety, or stress-related things like that?
I definitely have become more anxious. I'm not sure how much anxiety I have. I just know that I get anxious at certain times of the day, and a lot of things have been triggering my anxiety. So I just don't know where to go from this point.
Yeah, well, you're not alone. There's a lot of students that deal with this because, Salem State is made up of a lot of commuters, and it's really, really stressful. Do you work?
I do work. So
Okay, how often do you work?
I work about 30 hours a week. So that's
Yeah.
also stressful.
Yeah, no, that is very stressful. That, adds to it. But I'm glad that you came in here to talk to me. We can definitely get you set up with, our clinical social work director and other people to talk to, and we can get you referrals, to talk to other people. But I'm really, really glad that you came in to talk to me, and no, you're not alone. And this is the first step to being able to, reduce that stress and anxiety you're, feeling from school, and to be able to make your experience at Salem State great.
Thank you.
Yep, thank you.